things I wish I knew about men, relationships, and dating. Hello, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, are my world. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And today I want to do something a little bit personal, something my son asked me the other day, Mom, what lessons would you teach a young lady right now who's maybe 14 or 15? What 5 things would you teach them? And I was like, I would probably teach them 1,000,001 things. But in that moment, I thought this is really good because I know that some of you who watch me probably don't even know these 5 or are only starting to learn these 5. And it also gives you insight into me. And I think it's always good for us to kind of get to know each other. Okay, so for those of you who are definitely new to this channel, this will be great because you'll get to know me better. Those of you who've been with me since the beginning pretty much know every single story ever told about me. So what are the 5 things? And these are not in any particular order, but I wish that I knew that education wasn't about academia. It wasn't about getting grades in school. That education is so much more, and that school can only teach you so much, and what it teaches you is just so that you can one day work for somebody and make some money, and even doesn't teach you very much about money. It just teaches you how to be a good employee, but definitely teaches you nothing about relationships and men. And so if I had known that education wasn't something that you just get in a classroom or in a lecture hall or that came with a piece of paper, I would have done way more to educate myself on dating, relationships, men, psychology, what makes them tick, what makes me tick. I would have taken so much more time to invest in an education, and I feel that is why I'm so passionate about training and education, and why I've created the Black Swan Relationship Academy, because I feel that the big portion of a lot of the work I do as a coach is really educating people and educating the women, and those light bulb moments come when they get knowledge they didn't have before. So for me, education is something that I wish I'd had a broader understanding of, that I wish I had the mindset that when you finish school, you never finish learning, and that being a student is perpetually a thing. And I'm so grateful that I finally learned that lesson, but I definitely would have loved to learn it way sooner. I would have loved to learn that relationships and men and dating isn't just about luck or magical moments, that it's actually something that's strategic, that women that marry and marry well are strategic, that people in great relationship are strategic. They might not be conscious of the strategies they're using, but it is very strategic, right? So I wish I'd had that understanding of education. The second thing I wish I had an understanding of was selection. I didn't really understand the importance of selecting a mate. I used to just think, well, if we get on and we've got chemistry, then that'll do, that's fine, we can work with that. But I really wish now that I understood that 98% of relationship success is selection. It's really who you choose in the end, compatibility, chemistry, communication. And that selection isn't just he'll do. That you have to actually vet to see if this person suits you and will be right for you, your beliefs. I wish I understood that selection in itself is a huge process, and a process that would have come through education. Probably wouldn't have selected 90% of the men that I ended up with. I wish I had understood and known that a relationship with myself first was and is a non-negotiable. I didn't really feel like I had to have a relationship with myself. After all, I am me. So what's this relationship with yourself? It's not that I didn't hear gurus or coaches or people saying stuff like that. It's just I didn't buy it. How do you have a relationship with yourself? But I didn't realize that there can be such a disconnect with ourselves, that actually before I start looking to being with anybody, I have to have a relationship with myself that is healthy, trusting, caring, I wish I'd known that. Number 4, I wish I'd called myself out a little bit more. You know, really called myself out on some of my snizzle, shizzle. I wish I'd called myself out on a lot of my crap, and spend less time looking at the other person and pointing fingers, because I would have made the changes quicker. I would have accepted and seen the changes that needed to be made and made them quicker. Last but not least, I wish I had known that who I was way more important than what I did or how I behaved, but that who I was the most powerful energy in the world. That who I was and how I felt about myself is more important than the clothes I wear or what I do. And those would be the 5 lessons I would have loved to learn and want to share with you. Because if you can master these things, and no, you can't just do it overnight or just wake up tomorrow. It is a process, it's a journey, and it takes a lot of work. But these are the 5 components that I wish I'd learned. I would have definitely saved myself a lot of heartache, but then if I saved myself heartache, I wouldn't be here serving you ladies from all over the world. I hope I will see you at the launch of the Black Swan Relationship Academy. The link for your free tickets is below. RC Blakes will be there sharing his wisdom alongside my coaches and myself and my team. So I hope to see you in the launch soon on the 19th of June 2021. If you're ready to take a journey to high valueness, to truly be the Black Swan, then I will see you there. In the meantime, take care of you. Love you lots.